I should be live now. I'm gonna get the sources switched soon. So give me a sec. While I get that done. But yeah, hi there, Flagger and Bootleg Gamer. I see you guys there. I'm just getting the sources here switched. Here we go. Alright, let's get on in. There should be a bunch of stuff to do because it is the weekly reset and all the other stuff is reset. But yeah. Okay. Let's get on in. Okay. What do we got here? We gotta see what random pieces and other stuff we get today. Right, and we get the bonuses there. Wait, how many standard pulls do I have? Okay, I have 4. Oh, sure, we'll accept that friend request. Cool. Yeah, we have Fawn's Rush. So we can get double stamina and everything. That's crazy. We can do the fishing thing too. Nice. Okay. Oh, that's unfortunate. We'll grab that.
Perfect angle.
Alright, we gotta see what we got around here. Alright, that's one breakfast bag. You can get a briefcase.
What did she even mean by that?
So we can get... Yeah, and she's forgetting to give me her briefcase. So we can grab that as well. Okay. We gotta find our next victim. Alright, I'll take your food bag. Okay. Alright, we need to get your wallet. Alright, we got the first wallet. Need 3 more wallets. 2 more briefcases and 2 more of the food bags.
What's taking that guy so long?
Let's see. Where's our next victim?
Exhausted from this week.
Dun, 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 Kokoro Rider.
Nope, not there. Alright, we'll take your wallet. Oh, we'll take your wallet too. Alright, now it should say you have 3. Alright, I need 1 more wallet, 2 more briefcases, and 2 more food bags. Alright, we gotta go find our next victim. Alright, I'll take your wallet. Alright, I got all the wallets.
Appraiser, I'm here to help. Hero to the rescue.
Alright, give me your food bag. I'll take yours. Okay, I need 2 more briefcases. Yeah, right, I gotta find someone for the briefcase. Nope, not her. Maybe around here. Here we go. We got 2 victims for the briefcase.
Just had to buy an apartment next to heavy traffic. Night market houses, noisy all the time. You can't even sleep at night.
We don't have money for a second place.
I can't shake the feeling I'm forgetting something.
Yeah, you're forgetting to give me your briefcase. Alright, so we got that. Mm-hmm. And then we can claim all of these. Cool. Alright, we need to get gifts given to the NPCs, or not the NPCs, the characters.
You knew me better than I expected.
Okay. Alright, we gotta give Uri hers.
Is this for me? I'll gladly accept.
Or I need to get these for her. Alright, let's go get Fadia's gifts. Mm-hmm. Oh wait, damn. 1.3 will be out in CN in a few days. I just realized that's crazy. But hi Skyroll. Yeah. It's great because again, OnlyFans. Speaking of OnlyFans, did anyone even like... No. That's unfortunate. No one commented on the post about Truckgun. Damn.
What's more precious than the gift is you.
Okay. I need to get something to Chiz. I'll just give her a flower. I have too many of these.
For me? Thank you.
Alright. Okay, we're done gifting them today. Yeah, it's so dry now because a lot of people aren't touching it because there's no event thing. But it's cool to just mess around with it, post stuff. It is unfortunate though. It's the cool thing to like just check occasionally. They should make like a standalone thing to like check vehicles separately from the game. That'd be nice. But unfortunately they don't have that. Yeah, it's pretty cool what people post on there. Oh well, it is what it is.
Greetings. Welcome. Your path ahead is shrouded in shadows.
Oh wait.
Let me dispel the fog.
Oh. Alright. Alright, we got crit damage there, and then lost tails. Just grab those. Gotta get my stuff there too. And I guess stuck. Cool. Got struck by that thing.
My turn already?
Oh, no, he's healed at least a little bit. Okay. I think what we'll do then... I should also farm some like weekly boss materials as well. I could probably do that now, or today. Yeah, I'll do debt collector. I wonder if we'll ever just like add an arc for debt collector. Because like, it's the only boss that doesn't have one. Right, like it's missed opportunity there. I wonder if they'll ever put one. Okay. You forget your battle passes still haven't reset for the month you maxed everything. Yeah, that's just what happens, man.
I will see through fate, splinter, and fracture!
Shit change, don't think. I'll deliver this one myself.
Let's play, then break! Appraiser, I'm here to help! Time for a trust me. Appraiser, I'm here to help! Divergent, let's
Not too difficult. for the professionals to take over. I will see through the pretty lively here.
Wait, my turn already?
Alright, just let it get beaten up.
Trust me.
Tracer, I'm here to help. Kiddos on my command.
Time to thank you for your patronage. No big deal. Continue. I will see through the nexus. Mission complete.
Alright, it's Edge. Only 3 drops.
Tracer, I'm here to help. Wakey, wakey. Everyone, follow my command. Touch this.
Trust me. Great.
Tracer, I'm here to help.
I'll deliver this one myself. I will see through the nexus.
Tracer, I'm here to help.
Alright, it's almost
Can't
it's
learn
dead.
will have to be nullified. Sorry.
Alright, and I gotta do 1 more of these.
All kiddos on
Let me take over. Excited? Fight hero! Threat intel confirmed. Signed for delivery.
Thunderbolt, it's our turn. You can challenge me. Wait, just warming up. I'm here to help.
Please, what? Let me take over.
Alright, almost Edge.
Tracer, I'm here to help. Wakey, wakey. How did you miss those? All kiddos on
Trust me. Great. Shit change. Don't make me. I'll deliver this one myself.
And Edge.
Counts for follow-up services.
Alright, cool. So I have that for next week. Alright, got those materials at least. Let's get on with the other stuff we need. Alright. Alright, I can get the last of that stuff. I mean, if there's a road, as long as something's coded as a road, you can summon any vehicle there. Like any car. So, like, that's not surprising. Because that's how it worked. It's how it always worked if you were to get out of bounds. If there was, like, anything that counted as, like, a road for pathing. You would have the thingy. Alright, I have 6 of the dice. Here are the dices. Wait, do I have the library then? I should go check. The ceiling's up, Debbie. The ceiling. Surely. Okay. Let's deal with the thing over here.
All these orders. The store's overloaded with orders.
Alright, got my 32k fawns. Ice reset is after the patch drops, right? Not this week. I'm just gonna double check. I don't remember. Yeah, there's so much new stuff, man. There's so much new stuff coming to mess around with. Yeah, it's on the 19th. That's next week.
There are instructions right on the screen to guide you. May I see your
After this.
Hello there. Yes, of course.
Okay, nothing there. Alright, got that thing dealt with. Alright, let's go to the fishing one. The fishing spot's right there, right? And then you have to do a mugging of the NPCs as well. Not the NPCs, the safes. You gotta go around getting all the stuff in the safes. Alright, let's head on over. Okay, I should take the motorcycle. Well, that just happened.
I'll deliver this one myself. Let me.
Appraiser, I'm here to help.
Where's the other guy? Where'd the other guy go? Bruh.
Let's go.
What are you doing down here?
I will see you.
Hey, welcome there. This is the last week for Pink Paws Ice, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with the new thing after. There's gonna be a bunch of stuff to do there. With the beach volleyball.
Trust me.
So we'll be doing that instead. Instead of heist next week. Alright, we gotta fish up all the fish. Alright, we got a bunch of fish there. And then we keep going. Alright, one sec. Let me check the event list. Fishing Frenzy. Okay, it's just a little bit more stuff here. Gotta get the cinema tickets. Oh yeah, we need to do the date thing too. Oh, nice. Yeah, it boosts your fishing by a lot, man. If you don't really do much fishing, it's crazy. Though I normally do fishing the manual, like. So I've had the better rod since 1.0. But yeah, this is just really fast to get fish this way. Yeah. Okay. Go up there. Lots of fish to get. Alright, we're getting a lot of fish. Yeah, and it was great timing too. Because, yeah, the bottleneck to get to like level 10 is just crazy. For sure. But it is nice they put this in there as like a nice, quick, easy way to get a bunch of fish. Let me go there. Gotta grab all the stuff. There's not that many goldfish anymore. I'll have to just wait for the English one, man. We just gotta wait a bit. I'll get the English one. Yeah, I'm not surprised though they have the CN one censored. He got the thing from Billy Billy, so of course it's censored. Alright. Yeah, I wonder why I'm not like finding any more goldfish. Alright, there's 284 fish left. Okay. Does it not show thing? But yeah, you could just... It's easy to get so much fish so quickly. Damn, I couldn't get that goldfish. But yeah, hi there, Tara, and welcome. But yeah, Zanko versus Daffodil preview, does also remind you of League, Yasuo, and Yon Cinematic. Okay. That's cool. But yeah, this is definitely one way to do a fishing minigame. Damn, I only got one of the goldfish. They're getting harder to catch. Yeah, I got one of them. Alright, we go there. Alright, how many fish is left? Alright, how many fishes are left? Alright, that's the last one. Damn. Alright, so I'm basically done with the event. Oh, I know. What was the button again? Immediately. Well, I got my my fawns, my 1.4 million fawns. Alright, we're done with that. That was quick. That only took like 6 minutes or whatever. Okay. I guess we'll go do the routine mugging of the NPCs. Alright, so we gotta go down there.
My mistake.
Oh, time to ride the elevator boss. Almost to the top.
Tracer, I'm here to help.
Let me take it.
Tracer, I'm here to help.
Time for the thank you for your patronage. Trust me. Watch the timing.
Alright, time to loot their safe. Because it's the only way to keep the contents of the safe safe. With me. Otherwise, it's unsafe. Right, the stuff is unsafe if it's not with
The
me.
wind's just right.
From the safe. I need all the fawns. Right, I can take you here. Alright, we gotta get to the next one. Alright, let's head on over. I guess they're gonna open up that tunnel in the next patch then. That's probably what they're gonna do. Oh, there's another card stolen there too.
Tracer, I'm here to help.
I the Nexus.
Okay. Yeah, they do all the dirty work and then I go and loot them. As it should be. I'm just here to collect my payment.
I'm here to help. Wakey, wakey. Kiddos.
Time for Pretty's golden. Pretty lively here. I will see through the Nexus.
Alright, I gotta get all the fawns. Going straight into the OnlyFans account.
Thank you for your patronage. Let me take over.
Man, they could have stolen a nicer car. Instead we just got this thing. Would have been nice if they got a nicer car. Whatever, let's get this thing returned. Yeah, they're broke too. They could have stolen a nicer car, but nope. They got this one. Nice. Extra beetle coins for me. Alright, so we got those. Next is the one up there. At BTR. Oh, reset is soon then, in 2 days. I guess that's when CN gets the patch to drop. Basically.
The door appears at an abnormal spot such as on the roof, please do not board at the moment. When the train stops but the station name is not announced, do not get off. The sudden disappearance.
Yeah, I always do. But of course, I can't show you guys that. So it's not like
Let me take over.
a thing.
Time for a change. Freeze the wind.
Okay.
Trust me.
Hey there, I'm here to help.
Pretty. Opportunity served on a silver platter. Let me take over.
Hey there, I'm here to help. That hurt.
I will see through the Nexus.
You'll breed them again when Astralum comes out? Yeah. That's gonna be more stuff to deal with as well. Surely they'll let us get Astralum, but which Astralum? Because Astralum has like 2 entries as well. For some reason. There's 2 entries of Astralum in the PAL deck. Or Palpedia. Yeah, there's some that just don't have a skill fruit. Like Thunder Rail. Right, and then there's the one over there, and then that one. Yeah. There's a couple of those skills that you just can't pass down. There's the poison one as well. I don't think you can. What are the poison ones you can't pass down? With the skill fruit, you have to get the thing. I don't remember which one it was. I think you would need to have like a different one. I don't remember which one. Alright, time to go take the stuff from their safe.
I will.
Nothing there. Yeah, that's what I figured. Cause like when I was breeding the Necromuses, I could only get 1 skill to pass down. I couldn't get multiple. I mean, the skills I was trying to pass down to Necromus when I was making the army of them for Astralum, it's like fine, cause like there were skill fruits of them, but like it had so many skill fruits, but it was still just kind of annoying. Because it was like Dark Wisp and I think it was Apocalypse and Dark Wisp I wanted to pass them. Though now it's like if I wanted to pass something to them, I'd want like Psychogravity. But like you can also just grow a skill fruit tree and just make extra copies of whatever skill fruit you have. At least. It'd be nice if they added a skill fruit for some of those, yeah. Psychogravity though is, I haven't messed around like using it on pals. I wonder how strong it like actually is. Because it has the highest like base power thingy on it, like 700 for dark, but like I haven't like tested it yet. Right, the only way you can get it is from beating the hard mode Astrolum too.
The wind's just right.
Fraser, I'm here to help. Wakey, wakey.
Time for the thank you for your patronage. I will see through the next
Time for change.
And yeah. Oh, that's another one. Okay, let me go to my villa. You can claim that. And then let's do Mammon. I have to go to Mammon. What do you mean it crashed? What do you mean my stream crashed? It's still active. The fuck? That's odd. I think that's your end. God, I really hate the freaking YouTube when they changed the YouTube UI thing for the studio thing. It's so awful. The old UI was so much better.
Let me take over. Your express delivery. I can see you all.
My turn already? Canvas is mine! Touch this!
I will see through the next month.
I'm here to help for a night.
Time for the professionals to take over. Thank you for your patronage. Let's go.
Fraser, I'm here to help. Wakey, wakey. Those who can't learn
And
will
it's
have
dead.
to be nullified. Sorry.
Easy. Okay. I think that's like everything. I guess I can check the auction. So basically in like 45 minutes or something, we basically did all the weeklies. Or so. 45, 50 minutes or so. All the stuff is already done. Cool. And I even went out of my way to do the extra stuff too. Yeah, I'll get some good boy stamps.
I need to take on more commissions.
How about some company? This will go nicely with Meow Meow's new look.
My treat.
Alas, Meow Meow is just a puppy.
That's my absolute limit.
Why is his voice like not play?
Damn it, I just paid off the balance yesterday.
Should I ask the shop owner for an advance?
That is weird. He's like not a thing.
This is yours.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. No other materials there. Oh well. It is what it is. Uh, but yeah, she's almost at level 9.
Let me take over.
Appraiser, I'm here to help.
Okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, I need to do the date. I didn't do that yet. Okay.
That's it?
Alright, let's see.
Oh, whoa! I like this. Thanks a lot.
Alright, so now Erie's at 60-20 there. Cool.
I want to watch another one.
Alright, we're slowly just getting all those gifts sent out. And eventually she'll be at level 10 there too. What was the boss material for thing again?
We meet again.
Yeah, it's fine. I could probably just deal with it later. And just get some other stuff farmed out instead. In the meantime. Yeah, because I'm gonna need to get some mats for arcs. And for leveling up characters anyways. So I guess I'll go after that. Okay. I'll go there then. Alright, let's get loaded on in.
Maybe we'll meet again. Is there anything I can help with?
Alright, let's see.
Pleasure working with you.
Alright, now her arc is maxed out. Cool. Alright, so we got that stuff done too. Anything else left to do? Don't really think so. Right, because we have like everything else done. Which is crazy. Didn't take long. It took under an hour to get all the stuff there done, and the dailies and everything too. Well, I guess I have to do the daily 3 pets from Eroi. Though I could have done that earlier. I just forgot about it and then I remembered. Oh yeah. There's that thing. So I'll go do that. But you can pass down Divine Disaster? What the hell? That's crazy. I thought that was just like exclusive though to Shadowbeak.
Free sugars.
That's a pretty strong skill there to pass down though.
Who insisted on drinking coffee?
What's next? Passing down the laser thingy from Belinar Libero? Okay. Yeah, and someone made a mod for a decompilation of like Pokemon Red and Blue. I saw that was a thing. Divine Disaster 2 is exclusive now? I see. I haven't really looked at a Shadowbeak in 1.0 though. But yeah, Shadowbeak was just super strong in the thing. Good. The more Nintendo loses, the better it is for everyone.
We meet again.
Damn it, I've only got 590. Need a little bit more. I see. Yeah, I figured they'd be exclusive because, like, it's freaking Shadowbeak. Shadowbeak's thing. Okay, we got all the important stuff done now. Alright, there's like nothing left. I'll just park the thing back in there. Mm-hmm. Okay. What else can we get done? Yeah, what's the profit quest I need? Earn over 500,000 a single round. Earn over a million. 2 million, okay. I guess it doesn't count when I do that. Okay. That's fine. Alright, let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna put my bed down. Alright, this is just like a big one. The freaking Eternal Heart is there. I should have just bet bigger.
Let me see. What goodies are there?
You know, I'm just gonna put... There, I'll just put 3 mil. We'll see. I mean, that's at least worth, like... What we see already is worth at least half. So this one's gonna be like a big one regardless. And there's this.
Let me see. What goodies are there?
Oh. Might as well. Alright, there's some reds here.
Let me see. What goodies are there?
I'll just put that. It could be... There's just a bunch of reds. I want the reds. That was crazy though, that thing got revealed like immediately. I win.
Look at this. There has to be good stuff. Even I can make mistakes.
Eh. That's still a lot of reds. That's still a lot of reds. God damn. Yeah, I gotta keep the diamond. Okay. Display case is full, damn. That's 104 an hour. That's 400. 162 an hour, so I'll put those there. 600 an hour for these. Damn, that one's insane. 100 an hour. 123 an hour. 123 an hour as well. 520 an hour for this thing. So, Whalesong is just not worth much. Neither is the go-kart, unfortunately. Damn. But I guess this is like the best I can put for now. It's 104. These are only 100. Yeah, I guess, yeah, the golden koi statue is the highest value. That is fair. But yeah, like the one the fawn stuff, and then the fawns are the other thing again. Using Hathor, or unlucky flip. I should check to see the library thing. I should give it a look. Damn. That's quite something. Okay, there's the library there then. Okay. Yeah, I can get the ghost car. Wait, you can change the color of the ghost car? That's kind of weird. It just looks kind of weird if you put that there. Sure. Anomaly furniture has a deduction there. Look at my ghost car. And 2.2 for the better brakes. The freaking transmission, they're so expensive. Yeah, that's not gonna happen anytime soon. Way too pricey. Alright, where's the crime thing?
Let me take over.
Alright, now they're dead. Wait, does it update the thing then in the garage? Let's check the garage now. I got the ghost car. Surely it's like updated. Because they have the ghost car now. Surely. Oh nice, it is. Right, I can drive the ghost car around. The car you can afford, yeah. Alright, I got the ghost car. Oh, there's crime up there.
I will see you fit.
Hey guys, I'm here to help.
Trust me.
Alright, let's just take it around. Wait. We should do taxi stuff with it. Oh wait, there's a thing nearby. Alright, get up. Alright, we gotta run them over. The imaginary criminal is suddenly pulverized by some girl with superpowers coming out of nowhere. In a ghost car. Even funnier, the freaking ghost car. Like this. This shit makes it even funnier, man. I gotta pick up some passengers on this thing. Wait.
Grayson, I'm here to help.
Thank you for your trust me.
Right, we just needed to beat up the guys there.
How do you file for commuting reimbursement again?
Alright. We gotta drop her off. Mm-hmm.
What's going on?
I'm getting used to driving this thing.
Passenger in your car?
That's fine. I'm not used to driving the freaking this car. Alright, we'll go pick up another one. Okay. Let's go to the passenger pickup point.
You don't even know how to drive?
1998 French movie Taxi. Okay. Right, that's... How old is that movie? God, it's like, what, 28 years old? That movie. Movie from before I was born. Okay. We gotta pick up the passenger. Alright, kid. Where you need to go? They're just... they don't bother saying anything about the fact that they're in a ghost car. They're just like, oh, okay, it's just a car. Nothing crazy.
Have you ever seen headless riders speeding around?
Yeah, I killed him a bunch of
I
times.
ran into one at bridge crossings.
Yeah. That's why you find them.
Whiskers were chasing after the rider. It was so fun.
They ended up with 3 sequels, I say, on DVD after the movie rental place went bust. Ah, I say. Yeah, movie rentals. I barely remember that being a thing. Actually, no, I remember more, but I remember more actually. It was like,
Delivery, please sign here. Trust me.
when I was a lot younger, my mom liked to go to like the Chinatown in downtown Toronto, and like she loved to like frequent like a lot of these shops that would just sell bootleg ripped DVDs
Just
of
right.
all sorts of things, and like you'd find all sorts of like cool shit back then. But like yeah, she used to have like this crazy ass collection of a lot of like bootleg pirated DVDs with all sorts of stuff.
I will play, then pray.
Oh, they did? What's the requirements now for like watch time? Like I don't have to worry about it probably. But that's crazy. In fairness, the place survived until 2013. Yeah, that was like slowly around the time like a lot of just cloud streaming stuff for like Netflix was really taking off. Yeah, understandable. I mean, it's a lot more convenient too. Well, I used to do that too when I was a lot younger. I used to remember having like a bunch of stacks of DVD-Rs, and I would like burn like a bunch of them all the time, and I would lose them. That was up until I got like a USB drive, the first USB drive, which surprisingly still completely fine and working no problem to this day. It's this like 2 GB SanDisk cruiser. I've had a bunch of other flash drives from around that time frame, like around that thing. Like I had like especially when I was like getting into just like when I was in like I think like 7th or 8th grade, I had like a bunch of 8 GB flash drives and a 32 GB one from like various brands. Surprisingly, all of those flash drives, they didn't last more than like 2 or 3 years before they basically bricked themselves. But like the 2 GB SanDisk cruiser a flash drive that I have, it still works to this day. And I actually used it not too long ago when I was like a BIOS flashing something, because when messing around with some boards, a lot easier when you're dealing with like a FAT32 file system instead of something else. And like if I grabbed a bunch of my other flash drives, they're all too big for FAT32 without doing a bunch of crazy shit to get it to like work. So like I would just I would just use that flash drive if I'm ever gonna like flash firmware onto something. That 2 GB USB drive, that SanDisk one. But yeah. Yeah, you can format bigger drives to FAT32. Oh yeah, for sure, you can use bigger utilities. It's just that it's a bit of a pain to do. Like, it's just a bit of a pain. But yeah. Okay. Yeah, is there anything else I need to get done? Yeah, I mean, I got that flash drive when I was in like, I think it was like 1st or 2nd grade elementary school. I got that flash drive. It's a very old flash drive. A 2 GB SanDisk flash drive. And it still works, no problem. Yeah, megabyte, I mean, yeah. I remember like the hard drives in the computers that were in like my elementary school, they were like, what? 30 GB hard drives or something, 30 or 80 GB hard drives. Something like that, like super small. That would just like load the operating system, but then like it would just connect to like some sort of network thing anyways. I remember that when I was in elementary school. The machines were running like Windows 2000s or Windows XP. It was only like not long before I graduated high school that they like moved the machine, not high school, elementary school, that they moved the machines to Windows 7. Like a bunch of those like super old Dell Optiplexes. But yeah. And then when I was in high school, the computer labs and stuff like that, they had Macs. Then they were like running like, I think it was like 2nd gen i5s or something. like IBAX. But shit was funny though. Like everything I remember, I told the story before. How I got a student suspended because I indirectly enabled the dude to like be able to watch porn in class. Because like I somehow got access to like the thing they would use, the recovery image they would use to like when they would wipe the computers every couple months. And I was able to sneak as Firefox, I was able to sneak the Tor browser on there. It disguised as Firefox. Which was funny. So like, you know, you open the Tor browser thinking it's Firefox, but like we just bypass all the shit. Because you would just connect the thing to the Tor network. And it like, basically anyone who would go to the computer lab, they would be able to break free from the walled garden of like the lockdown internet access. Because you would just connect to the Tor network. I snuck it in as a joke. But yeah, some kid actually got freaking suspended for that. But yeah. Is it you like you wrote a small prank VBS script? What did you have it do? But yeah, like getting the freaking image they used to like invest the things in there. I mean, like there was stuff that like people have snuck in before. Like they had like Counter-Strike and Minecraft like snuck on that image as well. Someone before I did. I snuck the Tor browser on it. Just eject the DVD drive every 15 minutes. Oh, that would get annoying just randomly. Just imagine, like, you're just like, what the fuck? Why is the DVD drive open? The tray opening? You close it. Like, what? Did you at least have it, like, randomly start its trigger time or something to make it even more... more infuriating? Just someone to deal with and just, like, be super inconvenient. You should have had it, like... the script be like pick from a bunch of values and just do it randomly. So like just random times it would just open and close. Instead of just every 15 minutes. That's unfortunate, but still still a funny prank to like pull off there either way. It's still pretty funny. Nowadays though, like, imagine having a DVD drive in a computer in 2026. Should have made a pop saying, congratulations, you won a free coffee holder.
Perfect angle.
No, you know, you should have made one of those things where like you just basically push a bunch of pop-ups, but like, the sounds for the pop-ups would like play music. Stuff like, wait, let me see if I can like find a good example actually. Let me pull something up. Alright, let me get it loaded. Okay. It's something like this. Alright, let me get it playing. Something like this, like if we could ever figure it out, that would be like, would have been amazing. Alright, so I got like Windows XP. Because there's like so many different sounds for different pop-ups in Windows. The older versions. I mean, obviously some of it you can't do, but like, right, have like all the freaking dialogue pop-ups go like crazy. Like, obviously you can't have the blue screen and the red screen of death there, but you know, stuff like this. I remember this video specifically for some reason. But yeah, just happily playing music with the freaking pop-ups. Even if it's just I'm hella confused. Exactly. But yeah, just would have been hilarious. And it would just go on for like 3 minutes, 2-3 minutes. But yeah, stuff like that. Okay. So I can spend a little bit more stamina. Okay. Might as well go ahead and spend it. There's like so many of those from back in the day. Mouse MX.
I'm here to help.
Trust mission complete.
Okay. Well, that's cleared. But I need to pre-farm a lot of stuff for just Zenko. Alright, I need to get stuff for Zenko. So I got all of that done. Just replace the icon of 2 random shortcuts and EXEs that you found with a picture of cheese. Okay. For some cheese. Of all things, cheese. Interesting. Alright, give me a sec. I'm just setting something in my AFK farm into an abyss. I'm just setting a level 70 defense stage AFK farm for the wedges. Okay. Okay, we got that there. Anything else? Wait, do any of the... Wait, does that one have like a big screen somewhere? Oh wait, no, it does in the basement.
Hey, appraiser. How's your day been going?
But yeah, I wonder if like someone figured out how to replace the stuff that just shows up on this. But like, yeah, we got the chaos video there. Because I think if I could like replace it with just a blank green screen, and then just like put stuff underneath it. Oh yeah, that's true. You could do what? Control Alt and then the arrow key is. Alright. Up we just put it normal, then you put down to just flip everything upside down. I remember that. I used to mess around with that too. To prank people. I would prank people with that too. Fun times.
Precious, how have you been?
Wait, who's sleeping? Someone's sleeping in here. Alright, let's go upstairs. Oh, Shinku's sleeping. Yeah, I think but yeah. At some point you went to a demo unit at a computer store, just briefly passing 20 minutes later, and then 3 employees tried to figure out what happened. Nice. What a great prank. You just flipped the thing over. But yeah, shit's just like really fucked these days.
The wind's just right.
Honestly though, it's just kind of funny how now there's basically like if you're buying like if you're going to buy like a new hard drive, there's like literally zero reason to buy one. Because like the cost per gigabyte, like even like the cheapest new consumer like consumer tier hard drives, not even like the nicer enterprise drives, it's only like 10 or 20% more expensive like per gigabyte to just buy a used SATA SSD. Which is just kind of messed up when you think about it. Because like I think it's like freaking like the 10 terabyte like WD Reds, they're like almost like 600 Canadian dollars for a 10 terabyte WD Red, but like on eBay I could get like a freaking for around 380 Canadian. I can get a 4 terabyte like ADATA SATA SSD. It's just so messed up, like the freaking market for things. Actually crazy, because like the thing is like with hard drives, unless you're buying like a bunch, like the mechanical drives to put in a RAID array, it's not a good idea to go buy them used to even risk it. It's not so bad with an SSD if you can get like the seller to like confirm the smart stats and everything. But yeah, and the new SSDs is just fucked. Like you want a freaking 1 terabyte like SSD doesn't like a 1 terabyte SSD is gonna cost as much, almost as much as buying a 4 terabyte used SATA SSD in some cases. Like you go buy like a WD Black SSD, like 1 terabyte, it costs, it's only like what, $50 cheaper or something than that freaking 4 terabyte ADATA SSD I mentioned. Like 50 Canadian dollars cheaper. It's like like what the fuck? Everything's so fucked now. But yeah, like That said though, like a lot of like lower capacity used SATA SSDs aren't too bad. Like it's like $20 or something for like a 240 gigabyte used SATA drive, or like $10 or so, or even less for a 120 gigabyte SATA drive. So like if you really wanted to, you could like make a bunch of like physical cartridges, so to speak, of like various different games or applications for your computer. And just have it so like it would just auto run a screen to like auto open the program and mount the drive when you would just insert it into like into a 2.5-inch drive caddy or something. And like if you have like an older computer case with a 5.25-inch drive bay, you could get like a thing to put in there and like make your own cartridges or something. It's a way to have a physical in the age where everyone's trying to get rid of physical. Oh, nice. Meanwhile, mine was supposed to arrive today, but DHL is an awful courier. I'm like, what the fuck? Why is, like, it said it was scheduled for delivery today, and it was like that since, like, Thursday last week. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just in some sort of warehouse in, like, the next town over. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Only the fans were dirty. And how much did you pay for it again? It was what? RTX 2080, you said? RTX 2080 laptop? That's what you mentioned, right? $3080 Ti. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty nice laptop. Yeah, $1240 US. Like, the 3080 Ti mobile is what? What's like the power limit or the thermal limit on it? Like, what thermal limit for the 3080 Ti mobile? Because like, there's so many like different variants on it. Cause like, there are cases where like a lower tier thing can perform faster if it's like severely power limited. $175. Yeah, it'll be like, yeah. Like, it shit's funny because like Tech Power-Up's database would say, I guess I'll pull it up here because like, the thing with like these laptops. Oh wait, let me get rid of Grey J. I wanted to pick it up. Okay. Like, this is on the Tech Power-Up database. For some reason, it says the 3080 Ti mobile is worse than the 3060 Ti, which is obviously not the case. But they probably used for reference, like, one of the worst 3080 Ti mobiles. Yeah, like, it was, like, severely constrained. Because, like, yeah. Previous owner definitely smoked indoors, oof. Yeah, GA103 was, like, what? What else was on there? 3070 and other stuff, too? 3060 Ti mobile. Yeah, 30... Wait, there was just a 3060... That's interesting. Wait, the GA103 die was only used for some 3060 Ti models and just the 3080 Ti mobiles. And then some Pro cards. Damn. What was like? Oh yeah, this is 7680. What else was on Ampere? Yeah, because like 3070 Ti's, those were GA104s. These were shared with the, all the way down to the 3060. Yeah. Like 3080 Ti mobile should at least be like 3070 performance. Like in reality, if it's like not super power constrained. How much VRAM you got too? 16 gigabytes of VRAM too, that's nice. That's really nice there too. Yeah. That's a nice laptop. You can do all sorts of shit with that. Crazy. Yeah, replacing the thermal paste will be a bit more of a challenge. Yeah, that's the thing with these laptops. Sometimes, like, with the way they have, like, the board laid out, and, like, it's just put in the chassis, you have to, like, rip everything out, and then you can take off the little heat sink thing with the heat pipe thing there. Oh, you gotta be really careful. Liquid metal? Why? That's just asking for trouble. I hate how, like, some of these manufacturers, like, are just like, we'll put freaking liquid metal in the thing. Because, like, no matter what they do, it's just a ticking time bomb regardless. Especially, it's even worse when it's in a laptop, because, like, usually you're gonna take it around, and it's going to heat up, and then it's gonna cool down, and eventually, like, the wear and tear, especially for, like, the plastic gaskets they would put, like, around it, and, like, the plastic and rubber gasket stuff they would put around the freaking thing usually, those would eventually just expand and contract, and it could eventually leak out. Yeah, like, even then, like, still, like, liquid metal is just not it. Especially for, like, a laptop. Because that's gonna be something you're gonna be moving around. Especially when it, like, you know, you heat the thing heats up, and then it cools down. You move it around. You'll probably have it, like, held in all sorts of different orientations as well. It's not just gonna be, like, sitting in one spot. It's just so stupid, man. When, like, they put those in devices. It's just asking for trouble. Like, yeah, better thermal conductivity than, you know, thermal paste or a thermal pad, but, like, still. You have to, like, think about, like, just what actually happens there. Yeah, tried PTM 7950 and Cryonaut Spikes in 90C. Yeah, I mean, that's also just, like, what happens with a lot of these laptops anyways. They're fine until they hit 100. So, like, you know, it's still, like, fine. Even though it gets that hot. It's not great, but, like, it's still fine. Yeah, I'll try liquid metal because it's easier to open up and then inspect. Honestly, I wouldn't put liquid metal. Like, I wouldn't bother putting liquid metal. You cleaned it off, don't put liquid metal. Or especially if you want it to, like, at least last a bit longer, you know?
The wind's just right.
But yeah, I wouldn't put liquid metal. Maybe look into undervolting the CPU.
Perfect angle.
Surely you don't need it to freaking run at the full 115 watts. For the freaking CPU there. What CPU is it even? I'm assuming it's gonna be like a 12th gen i7 or an i9. I'm assuming. Oh yeah, 12,900K, so i9. Yeah. But yeah, like, surely you don't need it to be at, like, full power either way. Right, 6 performance cores, 8 efficiency cores. Boost to 5 gigahertz, 115 max turbo power. You could probably disable some parts of the CPU to save on power too. And then maybe look into like undervolting it or something a bit. Because like, surely you don't need the full max performance out of the thing. You'll make it depend on how much thermal difference is. It's like less than 5C. You'll probably remove the liquid metal again. I see. Like, the thing is, though, with, like, PTM 7950, is, like, until you go through a couple, like, of, heat cycles, you won't get, like, the most performance out of it. Like, after you just apply it, you need to go through a couple dozen heat cycles first before it, like, really kicks in for, like, that type of stuff. Damn, the A6. Just because I have Lacrimosa is the only one. Yeah, that makes sense. It actually straight up thermal shutdown after playing ToF. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Honestly, like, yeah, you should look into seeing what you can do with the CPU. Or maybe even, like, don't they have, like, an eco mode for, like, the CPU you can, like, set it to in the BIOS? Maybe, like, set it to the, like, an eco mode. Because, like, frankly speaking, for, like, a lot of these CPUs, you're not losing all that much by, like, lowering the TDP on them. Versus letting them run at, like, the full TDP, because they like to, like, push them to the limit. I see. So, like, you can't even, like, lower the stuff? Like, obviously not trying to overclock, but, like, yeah. Damn, that is really scuffed. That is, like, actually really scuffed. But yeah. So now it does it does have an overclock mode. Yeah, that is just straight up stupid. Especially with a laptop. Honestly, with a lot of these modern things, these modern chips too, just overclocking in general is just pretty dumb. Because, like, all these manufacturers are just pushing everything to the limit. Like, way past their, like, efficiency curves too, in a lot of cases. It's just like, why?
I'm here to help.
Time for the profession. I will
I'm doing fine, ultimate players. But yeah, it's just silly. That's just a bunch more work you'll have to deal with though. To like tune nicely. You reorganize your skill food orchard. You build a total of 37 of the tree. Damn. I need to like get on that like with my other save too. To figure out exactly how I want to lay things out. Yeah, I'm not surprised that like it hits the power limits and constraints just very quickly. Like I'm not surprised. It's a freaking 3080 Ti mobile and an i9 12900 HK. Your machine there. There isn't that much stuff to do now. I think I'll pull up Palworld again and continue from there in a bit, because like I already finished all the weeklies. I spent all this stuff. We got new problems soon. Jet ski gotcha. Oh yeah, for sure. And then thing. Yeah, imagine having fawns. I just recently bought the villa. And by recently, I mean like last week. Like on like Monday or something. I got the villa. And then like it broke again. And the new stuff coming. Yeah, time to open OnlyFans, exactly. You gotta have an OnlyFans. Right, need to have the OnlyFans. Yeah, same. The freaking Draco and the Porsche was also pain too. I can't afford to mod my Porsche, I only changed the color. That's all I was able to afford. With the Porsche. I couldn't get any mods on it, I just changed the color. But yeah. Yeah, there's still a couple of vehicles I don't have. Obviously. I can't afford them. I need the fonts for other stuff. But hey, I finally got the ghost the car skin on the thing here. Which is nice. It's way too expensive. It costs even more than just getting the Porsche. But yeah, I Kumaki, well. The freaking Porsche is cheaper than the mods for the Porsche. If you were to get it all with fawns. Which is just crazy. But yeah. One of these days though, I do want to like finish the thing I was like working on with like the more powerful mini cloud gaming machine I was like working on building. Oh, there's a crime spot here. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't cost too much, but we'll see. This stuff is just pricey. All our fonts just they go poof. They go poof so quickly. Imagine having fawns. You need to open up an OnlyFans. Gotta get more fawns. Because there's never enough fawns. Never enough. You need Gilroy and Gillettes. Oh yeah, because if you have both of them at the base, they have like a bonus. But you also need to get them to like water suitability of 10. And like get them like max work speed because like they need so much. Because like the freaking workload for the skill fruit orchards are crazy. Funny how that is. I need to eventually work on getting some Gilroys and Gillettes as well. To do that type of stuff. Yeah. But either way, it's just crazy. Yeah, they're teasing me with a jet ski. I mean, I gotta get it a second time. Alright, give me a sec. Let me just pull the thing up. Alright, let me just get Toph booted up. Because this isn't the first time they had a jet ski either. We rip dealerships. I mean, like, they're doing the format of the stuff they had in their other game, too. Alright, just give me a sec. I'm just waiting for the thing to load. The launcher. Alright, let me just get it opened up. Yeah, it's taking a hot minute. I wonder how it'll, like, be in comparison to their other jet ski. But yeah, apparently, they did remove the text for Divine Disaster not being exclusive, but it's still exclusive. Yeah, I figured it'd still be exclusive. The Divine Disaster skill. Alright, they have this jet ski as well. And you could have Meryl ride it. Yeah, we need more dealerships. Too much gotcha. I see. But yeah. Surely they'll have like other vehicles too for the water. This isn't tough. I don't have this one. These are like the aquatic vehicles there. We had this shit for like mounts here. Like the freaking wheelchair. A freaking T-Rex there. That thing. The UFO. The UFO is kind of funny because you'd just be like abducted by the UFO. And like a flower there. Right, we had like a couple of cars. Some motorcycles. I like so many. Which one is better? The jet ski and Toph? There's like this car too. Look at this thing, it has 6 wheels. When can we get this at NTE? The freaking monster truck. Put it in Reinx. You gotta put a freaking monster truck in Reinx. Or let us mod the Reinx vehicle to a freaking monster truck. Alright, we got birds and other stuff. I don't have this the carriage thing or this thing. Or these. I'm missing a couple of these. Damn. They added so many of these. Okay. And then we had like mechs. Freaking. Yeah, I never did the freaking Vanguard side mode, so I never got this mech. We have 4 years of freaking mounts. I like the freaking mechs too. Because there was that one time they decided, hey, we'll have mechs in the game. You can use them in like 3 maps. And they have like other shit going on. Yeah, Monster Truck Rally, we need that, man. We need the freaking Monster Truck Rally, that'd be fun. Like, we even have this thing too. There was like a mode where you could like capture the little animal things there. And then like, you could like set a team of whatever you capture and give them skills. And then just make them fight. Yeah, it's just ransacking the freaking city with monster trucks. Yeah. It would be crazy. But yeah, this thing is like really dead now. There was a thing where you could like capture beasts and tame them at one point. There's just like all sorts of stuff in here that they add. Right. Oh, wait. I had an idea, wait. Let's go to the map. There, we're gonna go to Pukaland, guys. We're gonna go to Pukaland early. We're gonna go to the beta version of Pukaland. Trust. Alright, let's go to the beta version of Pukaland. Alright, beta version of Pukaland. We got activities here. Alright, we got this stacking minigame. Alright, we got this random ass stacking minigame. Damn. Skill issued. Alright, surely this stuff is just testing for Pukaland, right? This is beta Pukaland. Alright, they got other stuff too. Okay. Let's see. What's over here? Oh, it's just fountain stuff. I do so bad to remember the first interaction. Okay. There's some minigame thing here. I haven't touched it. What is this? Oh! Okay, you don't want to touch the reds. They make you lose score. Okay, I get it now. I never tried this minigame. You just keep bouncing. That's a cool little mini game here. Just gotta be careful with the reds. Okay. So yeah, like mini games like that, you can ride the roller coaster here. Alright, we even have like the different camera views. Alright, like you can emote on the thing. But yeah, we have this here. I don't know why this one doesn't have sound effects. Because the other roller coasters in the game have sound effects. But this one's like a slow one. You can ride the Ferris wheel, but like... Yeah, we already have a Ferris wheel in NTE as well. But of course, since you can just fly, you can just... You know, sneak in on the thing. What else is here? Oh yeah, there's like this thing here. Alright, we had that stuff there. Was there... I know there's like the dancing thing on this map, but like... That plays like copyrighted music, so I can't put it on stream. And then if we go all the way to... Alright, no, we can find the alpha version of Pukalan if we go here. Right, from all the way back in early ToF map. Oh damn, there's like someone actually AFK there. Alright. You can ride on the freaking carousel if you want to. Alright, you see this island there. You can ride on the roller coaster here. Yeah, the original. Right. It's the original one in Toff, yeah. That's fair, like, they slightly improved some of the graphics on the map, but like... I mean, it's still like... At its core, it's still the original. Right, like, yeah, that one. But then if you go to Meroria... Why not there? Over here, then they also have, like, all the fun zone mini games as well. Right. Yeah, all this stuff going to NTR. NTR, whatever. Alright, the original thing too where you could keep your fish if you get the fishing. I don't have any fish kept here though. But like, you can put your fish in here. You can feed them and everything too. They had a whole system here. And this was years ago too. This was like 4 years ago. Screen thing there too. Oh, the smaller one over here. They never bothered to add like more figurines to completely populate everything though. In the display case here.
Maybe there is no end to this dark night.
But like, yeah, there's even the freaking shower.
Hope that
You can even take a shower here. There was even a thing too to like keep pets and like food for the pets.
I will escape.
You could like go and buy a pet and you could get food for them. And like keep them there. Yeah. You can play the piano here. Alright, then there was like other stuff, yeah. Remember these fun zones? Surprised I never brought like a bunch of these like side things in NTE. Yeah, I mean, we would choose this with Samir, but like NTE doesn't have a Samir. There was like the, and then down below we had the thing here. Alright, the ball toss one. Alright. They like all sorts of these things. Yeah, the PTSD daily. Right, I remember when we used to do these daily, they had like... Then there was a thing over here that we would glitch out. Yeah, I remember. I used to do this stuff all the time too. Box haul is the worst. Yeah, for sure. I wonder if I could like sneak the car in there. Okay, I need like a smaller vehicle. Say this one. Okay, I got the glitch. And we would like cheese this one by just getting on a mound. A small mound. And like interacting at the same time. The bug still works. And when we just go into this. And like you would have to like avoid the lasers to get the score thing going. But like if you bugged it this way, you would still get the points even if you touch the lasers. But yeah, cheese forever. No, the one I hated the most was like... But obviously we don't need to sit through that one. Was the one where you had to like... But yeah, like if you did the cheese, it would break your camera. So like... The thing is, if you knew where you were going, there was a way to just navigate to the next one to fix it. So like you would just... drive around. And then like, I think it was around here. I still remember. You would get this nice shot, interact with this one, you could get to the next one, which would fix your camera. You could also just relog as well, but like, this way was faster. And like, if you're doing the daily route to get all of them done. I don't remember. Right. You would like fly around shooting all these things. Alright, that would be the route there. And then you have to go up. There's an elevator here to get to the next one. This one I hated the most because you had to use 3 different element weapons and you had to like just keep switching between them to like get it done. Right, like you wanted something fast for like for each of them. This shit was like super annoying. I think it was like the best one to use was like Ruby for Flame. Where is it? Where is she? Yeah, like Frosted Spear for Frost. Where is Ruby? So many things here. You would want that. You would want like Frosted Spear. If I remember correctly. What was the last one? I haven't done this in so long. I think Tion was pretty good. Oh wait, no, it was Nemesis. Wait, no, Nemesis too slow. Wait, no, it might have been Curvo's weapon. The Crow's weapon. Oh yeah, it is this one. And you would have to like make sure you match the box thing and hit it. This one I also just did not like. It's especially annoying because, like, if you swap weapons, you have a 3-minute cooldown before you can swap back. So, like, you could get cucked all the time. It was like a pain in the ass to get the highest score there. I got lucky with that one. Alright, you would have that. Alright, let's just use Aster to get up for the next one. The box hall was like up here. Right, you would have to like get over here. This one was another one that everyone hated doing. A box haul. There is a way to cheese it, but like it's so annoying to like set up with like Samir and thing. But yeah, like this was another one that like everyone just didn't like. Yeah, you would use the Samir and the cube thing. And like you would basically, within the time limit of 2.5 minutes, would have to like get the cubes in the correct spot to get points. I'm just gonna show it as an example. I'm not gonna bother to clear the whole thing. Yeah. You actually don't have to alt F4. You could enter bygone and exit bygone and it would give it back to you. Entering and exiting bygone would also work. But like, yeah, there was that. And then the next one was over here. Where was it? Oh, it was down here. This one, it was like fun to like cheese. Because there was like a trick to it. Wait, we'd have to like... fly through the rings. With the jetpack and glide through, but like... Wait, kidding? Did they actually fix that bug? They used to be able to like glitch the game to get like infinite score. I guess they fixed it. At some point. Anyways, if you did it properly, you would end up like all the way over here. Over here they had more shit to do. There was a bowling alley. How do I start the bowling thing again? Wait, did they break it? That's odd. What happened to the thing here for bowling? Is it like just straight up broken? Or maybe it's because I'm in the other thing. Okay, it doesn't show up because I was still in the other thing. Right, you can pick up a bowling ball. And you can play bowling for fun. I was scuffed. In the gutter. You can play a really scuffed version of bowling. They had that here. And then they had the arcade for like more mini games here. Right. You could play some other stuff. I don't want to touch these though. The freaking balancing maze too. I hated some of these. And they had like other cosmetics you could like grab from the shop here too. I never got all the stuff in here because it was just... I just didn't like doing the stuff here. I missed out on getting some of the stuff here, but like... I could always go and grab it and grind those mini games there. Oh, but yeah, that stuff was a thing there. Wait, which was the way out again? There was another exit up. Oh yeah, over here. They had a bunch of stuff here. We got pools. There was like a screen that would play stuff there. There was like a couple of them too around this area. There's also the freaking cinema was here. If there's Virginia working there, where's West Virginia? I don't know. Alright. Alright, we have this area over here.
Maybe there is no end to this.
It would just play a couple different trailers and stuff in here.
The hope that
But there is a way you could like replace the video file in the game files and just have it play anything else you wanted there. So we had that there too. Yeah, you can't even put the thing in NTR. Surely someday someone will figure it out. It'll play. Alright, yeah, that here. Okay then, reptile. And then there was like, yeah, the pet store is over here. Yeah, you could buy the pet here. Right. You could buy food, different cats. They had dogs. You can get a bird, you can get a rabbit. When is this gonna be coming to NTE? Yeah, this is a preview of future content. I don't know, man. Alright, they got like these. All sorts of just different areas and stuff you can go in. There was like a quest there before at one point. Right, then over here. Right, I got Ferris wheel there. Another large swimming pool here for some reason. And there's a roller coaster here. This one's way better than the other one. Because this one's way faster. Why not both? I don't hoard cookies in my fridge. Sometimes I put cookies in the fridge, but not always. It depends on the type of cookie. How about both? Grab the cookies out of your browser. True. Yeah, the Tron bike coaster. This shit's way faster too. Yeah, if you're gonna have 2 cookies, just have one of each. Both is good. But yeah. Alright, this thing is way faster than the other roller coaster too, and it goes a lot more of the map. Yeah. And then over here. Yeah, this one was like the last one of the mini games over here too. There's another one that you would want Samir for because you'd have to like shoot the things. Yeah, just like... This is the best way to do it. Right, because we just shoot all these guys. And that was like the last of the things there. Yeah, I know. You would find them in like the freezer section of the grocery store or whatever. Like they had like the frozen cookie dough stuff. But yeah. Then even at Network they had other stuff too. Wait, you could just...
Target
What the hell is
eliminated.
this? Was this thing like opening a shop? What the fuck? I never noticed this thing. What's this for? Operating rights, you can open a rough stone market. Okay, that's a thing you can do. Cool.
Awaiting command.
Oh yeah, they had the freaking beach volleyball there too, but that's multiplayer only. Selling rocks. Of course. I haven't like touched any of that stuff though. Oh yeah, they added a bunch more of these to grab here. Yeah, I haven't really touched this mode. But we had this thing. Right, the Anka working thingy there. And yeah, like the random NPC stuff on the map too here. But they would just give you like just a various just like random ass quests to go and do shit. But like yeah. We would have that stuff here. All sorts of things there. Alright. Once you're done with that, let me pull up NTE again. But yeah, probably at some point we'll probably see some of those things like trickle in. I'm surprised they never put like the landlord card game into NTE though. They got the mahjong, but like not the other thing. Surely they'll give the card one one day. Would be nice. Let's get back on in. Yeah, one by one the lad stuff. But damn, I just realized you spent like an hour just going over like some of the side stuff in the freaking top. Just looking over the things there. Okay.
What's for dinner tonight?
Damn, it's only at wave 92 of the AFK defense farm there. It's really Just anything else we can do here, or just nah. There's not really much else to do because we've basically finished everything. Yeah, there's nothing left. BTR doesn't reset for another 2 days as well. But I'll probably just save that for when the next patch drops anyways. I mean, like, I finished everything. But, like, you know, especially at the start of the patch, we spent how much time in, like, 999 nights? Anything left? Nah, I finished everything there. But, like, at the start of the patch, I spent, like, over 40 hours of stream time just doing this shit. So, like, that's fair. Right, like, there's nothing else left here. Like, I could farm for header, genius units, but, like, eh. I'm not really worried about this stuff. It's kind of annoying they have it, like, stuck on the event page there, though, and not just the permanent shop in the thing. The better stuff, the worse stuff. Fair enough. It's, something. And these ones here, these profit quests are kind of, like, they're difficult to get done. Oh, let's just go do a match.
Let me see. What goodies are there?
Alright.
Thanks for letting me win.
Alright. Let's say we profit.
That was a bit hasty.
Nice, extra 25k. They got the USB drive, I guess. And nothing. Okay. Let's see this one.
Let me see. What goodies are there?
I always do I like to do the joke bits first. Alright, come on.
Let me see. What goodies are there?
Alright. I don't know.
Let me see. What goodies are there?
Let's put our next bid. Right, we're just putting fun bid numbers. Alright, come on.
Are these all ours now? Ugh, that was a big L.
Yep, free currency there. Meme bidding works. You know, you bid it. You just play in the worst tier, you just keep farming that thing. You could make a script to just AFK farm it. No, one of these days I want to have like enough of the shell credits where I could just blow up for like just a footy as like a bid number to put somewhere. I don't know. Maybe. I just keep AFK farming that to just make the thing bigger and
The
bigger.
wind's just right.
But yeah, like, we got everything done, so there's not really anything else left. Right, like, there's not much else left to do. Right. But yeah, I guess I'll just cut the stream short here and just call it here for the night. It's only 3 hours. There's not really much else to do. But I also don't want to, like, do stuff in the Pal World right now. I want to get, like, some sleep soon anyways. So we'll just end off here for the night. As usual though, guys, thank you guys all for stopping by. Hopefully I can see you guys again next time. I'll probably play, like, Pal World on stream and stuff tomorrow instead. But yeah. There's no more content, but, like, we're at the end of the patch, it's fine. Besides, we've spent, like, how many hours doing 999 nights at the start? Like, 40 plus hours? That's fine. But yeah. I'll see you guys. See ya.